In relation to the Member of Parliament Ashneel Sudhakar, as of this afternoon, he's been terminated as a Minister for Lands by the Honourable Prime Minister, which he can do so under Section 92 3B of the Constitution. So he's no longer the Minister for Lands. And as we've said, that he obviously will continue to be a Member of Parliament until such time as any disciplinary measures will be taken against him by the party. He has chosen to go down that path. And as we have already said, that there's a particular formal process that needs to be followed, which will commence sometime next week. And then we'll go through the particular process, and then a decision will be made after that.
Minister, I understand you met with Mr. Sudhakar this afternoon. What was the context of that discussion?
Context of the discussion was his dismissal as the Minister for Lands, and he had the handover done. We went to his office and the handover was done. His permanent secretary was there, and yeah, the handover took place.
So any remorse? Any remorse from Mr. Sudhakar?
Well, I think that's for you to ask him.
So what were the new developments since yesterday afternoon? He said he was not stepping down.
No, that's his prerogative. We had, as you know, that in these sorts of issues, we normally talk to the person, as has happened in the past with all political parties. Should there be a matter that's of concern to the political party, you talk to the particular individual. In this particular instance, on Wednesday evening, we had the discussion with him. We said that the allegations that were raised against him by way of a statutory declaration, we had other complaints too, but we had now a statutory declaration. And the allegations are very serious, and we said the party considers those allegations to be something that needs to obviously be taken very seriously, and we gave him the option to resign, both as Minister and of course as a Member of Parliament, because we believe it was not good for him personally, and also of course for the party itself. And it's, as you know, it's to do with sexual harassment, and as you know that the Honourable Prime Minister, the Fiji First Government is very much against sexual harassment. We believe in women's empowerment. We believe in putting in place policies that we not only talk about but also adhere to, and of course the political parties themselves must adhere to those principles and values. So we gave him the option of resigning, and we gave him some hours to make a decision. He came back later on in the evening to say that he doesn't want to resign. So therefore that kicks in the formal process. We had shown him not just the statutory declaration but other documents. We showed it to him, and of course he had to respond to that. In fact, the person who signed the statutory declaration was in fact also came in. We were there for quite some time, and then he said no, he doesn't want to step down as a Member of Parliament, and so we now have to follow the process. In respect of his position as a minister, a person becomes a minister at the behest, the prerogative of the Honourable Prime Minister. So Section 92 of the Constitution deals with those matters. Section 92 3B actually talks about the Prime Minister's powers to actually dismiss ministers too, which obviously he has exercised. And it's up to the Honourable Prime Minister to appoint an acting minister or a substantive minister in the place of Ashneel Sudhakar, who was the Minister for Lands. So that's how it is. If you look at the Constitution in respect of disciplinary matters, it does say that an action can be brought against a Member of Parliament by the particular political party, subject to them following the procedures laid out in the Constitution or the procedures of that particular political party. We have a particular procedure in our Constitution. That there's a committee will be put together, and all the allegations will be then forwarded by the committee to the member in question. The member has the right to, of course, come and make his submissions or say whatever he needs to. The committee obviously has the ability to call anybody else and to be able to conduct a hearing in a very fair manner, a procedurally correct manner, and then they make a decision, and then we take it from there.
How soon do you expect these proceedings to be complete?
No, we have to put all the documents together. Obviously, we don't like these things hanging over anybody's head, and the sooner the better.
So will government be also referring these allegations to police?
Well, again, those matters depends on the individual complainant. As you know, you need to have a complainant that actually will lodge a complaint with the police. We are obviously dealing with this matter from not from a criminal perspective, but from a matter of standards and the expected standard of behavior required of a public office holder, in particular minister, and also indeed an MP. And of course, political parties may have different standards that they may adhere to, but we take these matters very seriously. We don't believe that matters of sexual harassment should be treated lightly or swept under the carpet. And in particular, when you do get a formal complaint that's been lodged.
So you mentioned there were other complainants. Can you elaborate a little further?
Well, there are other people who had, in the past, in passing told us issues or anecdotal, but nobody's willing to come forward. And of course, it becomes a bit difficult. But in this particular instance, there's now a statutory declaration that's in place, which has kind of led to other people coming forward and giving verbal representations or sending us text messages, etc., that they saw as untoward behavior. So, of course, all of this will need to be put to Ashneel Sudhakar when that particular procedure kicks off.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, any other questions? Okay, Naka, thank you.